Friends, hello, how are you? It's Thursday, maybe Friday when you're watching this in the market, or who knows, even later than that. But let's talk about DJT here, Trump Media. As always, I try to keep up with the stock as much as I can. So, we've been going through the meme stock craze here. Nvidia just released earnings. Everyone's flipping out. They just blew all expectations out of the water. People are getting rich off of it, and if you don't own it, you should own it. Even if you can put $5 in it, put friggin' as much as you can into it, because it's going to be probably surpass every other company we've ever seen in the stock market. So let's talk about Trump Media, though, obviously, because we find ourselves in another situation here with this stock. Now, obviously, I'm just going to be upfront and honest. If you've been listening to me yap about this company, the stock, I'm not even talking about the company. I'm just talking about the stock. I'm separating those two things. This right now is obviously a meme stock, and it's going to be like that probably for the majority of the year, at least until November. And I do believe there's going to be a really big push on this stock, more than we've even seen, probably going into, we'll start gearing up into September, October, and especially November. Whether Trump wins or not, I think there's going to be a big push with this stock, just because he's the face of it, and it is it's a big tool right now for him and his campaign, and just people that love Trump or just day traders, whatever you want to call it here. So obviously the stock right now is sitting at $43, which is still pretty expensive, really expensive. I mean, for a meme stock, just trading back and forth here. And when I say meme stock, I'm not being mean. There's nothing mean with that. It's just because meme stocks make people a lot of money, especially where we're at right now with this day and age of investing. You kind of have to accept that right now. So with this situation is, I think a lot of people are going, is this when I load back up? Do I load back up here at 43? The market right now, it fell like crazy today. Nvidia, we knew was going to go crazy. I honestly thought Nvidia was going to go to 1100. It did not. Now, there's still tomorrow. We have Friday here in the market. Is Trump Media here going to shoot back up to even higher number? I don't think it's crazy to think that. And I've said this before. I don't think that bad news around Trump is really even affecting Trump and his campaign, Trump and Trump Media here, DJT. It's honestly doing quite the opposite. So, because there's people that come in here when I talk about this that love Trump, hate Trump, want this company to fail, want the company to do well. Everyone's in here, bearish, bullish, whatever you might be. But obviously, you're working that however you want to make money off this stock. But, talking pretty much bullish on the stock here, this is one of those stocks right now that it is very hard to bet against it, because it has such a army of investors attached to it right now, and they can manipulate it very easily. So, even on a bad day today, and I say bad, but just the market ended pretty rough here. The stock it didn't even hit $40, like 40. It went to 40. It's almost at $44 right now, ending out the day. So if that's the worst we're dealing with right now, that's not good for people that are bearish on it. It's still pretty high. So the question is, do we suspect that this is going to shoot back up to 50, and then we're going to see within 30 days from now, we're going to be talking, we're at 60, because the meme stock situation more than likely has not stopped. We're just kind of at a pause right now. There's a lot that's happening here just the past 7 days, 12 days, if you will, with trading. It's been a crazy 2 weeks here with what's been going on the last 14 days, I guess I'll say. But some things that I'm waiting on right now with this stock that could generally push it up with news. Obviously, this whole court thing going on with Trump and Stormy Daniels, it's a more deep case than just Stormy is saying that Trump paid her hush money. It goes a little deeper than that, but I'm not here to talk about the case, obviously. But it's still going on, and I don't know. It's going to keep going on, and probably when it ends, they're going to put something else on him to keep him in the courts, so it eats up his time, obviously, and that's what's going on here. Now, two, there's big things that are going to probably push this stock, and this is why I kind of go, this may be cheap right now. This may be cheap. When we do see these debates start, there will be two debates as we know of right now, and the first one's coming up real quick here. So this is why I kind of go, we could be in the beginning stages of about to see this stock go to new highs. And obviously there's a cut down the middle right now where people think that Biden is going to slam Trump in these debates, and he might. I don't know how he could physically or even with information. I just don't know. And I'm not even like, just me saying that, people are going to come on here and slam me and call me, a MAGA and all that. But I mean, just talking politically, like, I don't know where Biden, I don't know what he's going to come with here besides January 6th stuff. So more than likely Trump will come out the winner in this. Trump is probably going to ask some pretty hard questions that Biden is not going to have good ground to stand on. I mean, that's just the bottom line of it. So the first one here is just weeks away on January 27th. Or either way, there's going to be a group of people that say Trump loses, and there's going to be a group of people that say Trump wins. So I think that's going to be the first stage of good publicity around Trump media, because Trump media is going to be talking about it. Trump's name's going to be out there, and Trump media, the stock here is probably going to do pretty well off of that. Post and prior to that. One thing we're waiting on right now, Trump has started to talk more about, is his running partner in his campaign, who will be his vice president. People are thinking it's going to be Ted. Other people are thinking there's a few ladies that it could possibly be. So I don't know. He hasn't really. He's been hush-hush about it, but there are people out there that it possibly could be here, but it's just kind of, but when that does happen, it's going to be another situation where it's just going to pump up his numbers once again here. So these are things that are coming up very fast, so it leaves the question, should I buy at 40 and hold it for 3 weeks to see maybe if it goes to 55, 60? Who knows, throwing this out there, maybe it could hit a $65, $70 price target by the end of June. Or maybe I'm just completely off here and it's going to go back down to $20, $30, but it will nonetheless shoot up. I think it's almost guaranteed that this stock will shoot up here by the end this time next month. So 30 days from now, this stock is probably going to be moving pretty aggressively, pretty heavily. So this is just kind of my warning here. You may want to think about where you want to be with this if you've sold out of it. So friends, this is kind of just my little video. I haven't talked about Trump media here in quite days. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I talked about it, but I just want to talk about it. I don't know who else talks about it on YouTube, so this is kind of my thoughts and theory of where it's going to go here. I think June is going to be a good month for it, just because these debates have come up here. And like I said, even as someone trying to have any positive thing to say about Biden here, I just don't know how he's gonna. I really don't know how he's gonna pull off these debates. I really don't know. It's gonna be very interesting to watch, just as a citizen of the United States of America. I don't know what's gonna happen. But either way, I do know that this stock will run heavy. It will run heavy. Friends, I wish you all the best of luck. Let me know what you think, what you're doing. What do you guys think the number's going to be? Are we going to see this, 40 max, 50, 60, 70? Or are we just going to go, are we talking about triple digits here? I don't know. I can't see the stock doing bad right around then. I just can't see it doing bad. I just don't think it's in the cards. Friends, take care. Bye-bye.